Hello and welcome back, and today I'm going to be doing this cross stitch kit. And I just wanted to say, this is a Disney product, but I bought this a few years ago and I just actually never used it. So I decided, since the new Lilo and Stitch movie is actually coming out today, I would do this. So I had the needle, the kit, this little thing to help poke the thread through, of course the thread, the pattern, and then this little hoop thing that you put the pattern through. So I attached the pattern onto the hoop and it was really stable, and then just got started on stitching it. And there was a ton of on the instructions of how to stitch it properly, but I just couldn't understand it, and honestly I didn't want to read all of it. So I just did this pattern kind of thing where you see I'm just going straight across, and I liked that a lot in the end because I thought it looked really cool and it was a little bit different. And yeah, and it looked still super nice even when I kept on going through the other colors. But anyway, I did that for every single color, as you saw on the purple, just stitching it through. And if I came across a little part that it didn't make a full straight line, like on the nose for example, I would just stop right there and then keep on going on the other side, so it would be a little bit cleaner and yeah, make sure everything was all in the right color. But this was going really nice. It looked super cool. It was going super quickly because I was doing such simple patterns, and the only thing that was really kind of difficult was just making sure I lined up the string properly. And there are a few times that I did mess up, but in the end you cannot tell that I actually messed up at all. It looks so good, and it looks really great. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm probably gonna say it a ton of more times, but it looked really good, and I really did love it for how quick and simple this whole craft kit was. It was super easy to follow along, and I'm sure if I did read the instructions, I could have got the more outcome that the kit had come with or had thought it would be but I don't know. I liked mine. I thought it looked good. It was nice. The only thing I will say though is for these little eyes here, as you can see in his eyes, he has a little bit of a white shimmer kind of, and it didn't come with any white string, so I was okay, I'll grab some of my own. But then once I finished it, I was it's late, it looks fine, so I just left it. But you'll see me do that later. And finally, I got to this second ear, and as you can tell, it is super messy on the back. So I was super excited to get to the ear where it had no string on it, was completely blank, and super duper easy to do. Which was why I was also dreading the eyes, or the black part of the eyes, because they were right next to everything and super messy in that area on the back. And the eyes actually weren't as bad as I thought, except for two things. Well, first off, it didn't come with white string in the kit, which I was a little bit okay, where is it? And I was okay, whatever, I'll just use my own. But then at the end, I decided it was good, I liked it, and I just decided to keep it. So it was a little bit inconvenient, but still, it looked good. And second, as you can see, what I just did there was I was cutting a little bit of string, and that was because it's all my fault, not at all the kids. But I was going so close to where the other string was that I ended up pulling some of the darker blue string from the nose out, and I just had to cut it. But I did that a few times, looked fine in the end, and yeah. So I took out the pattern paper from the loop, put away the loop, and flattened out the pattern paper. And it was a little bit dented on the back, but after a few days it'll be able to flatten out. There's the back. And yeah, but this was all really cute, and here's how it turned out. I loved it so much. I love the string pattern going straight across. I think it looked really cute in the end. Of course, the back, but you won't be able to see that whenever it's flipped over, just like this. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I have to go check out the Lilo and Stitch movie because I haven't seen it yet, but I love Lilo and Stitch. Anyways, I'll see you next week. Bye!